I'm Chris Edwards with Tennis Warehouse here with Bethany Mattek-Sands, 9 times Grand Slam champion, Fed Cup winner, Hopman Cup winner, gold medalist, awesome doubles player. What more can I say? We're gonna go through our gear today. This is thousands vlog, so 1,000 vlogs.
1,000?
1,000.
I'm number 1,000.
You're number 1,000.
I'm very excited actually about this number.
Tell us about your racket and string setup.
All right, so that is a great question. As you all know, especially the TW team, I'm very picky with my gear. I'm very particular with my racket. Most of the time when I'm trying out strings, grips, rackets, I have someone just hand it to me and I kind of go blind and I just go completely by feel. As much as I love cool colors and a nice aesthetic, for me it's all about the feel. So right now I'm still in the head gravity. I've been in this one for a couple years now. Mine's a little customized for weight. It's pretty neutral, right? And this has been the case with all the rackets I've played with. Back when I played with Vocal, I played with Babolat, I played with Wilson. I've kept it pretty moderate just because I like to have fast hands from the baseline, but I also want to have some feel at the net. And I feel like once you start deciding to go heavy in the handle or heavy in the head, you kind of give up something either at the net or at the baseline. So that's why all court players, I like them to keep it pretty neutral. So obviously I have my little lucky old school rubber band, thanks Andre. It's a very specific size, but I prefer that to any Vibrasorb. I feel like it doesn't dampen it too much, which some of the Vibrasorbs do. And with nothing, I don't really always like that ping. So. And I have a little bit of a hybrid situation going on right now, trying out the new clip gut, which I'm in love with. I'm excited to test it out a little bit more. And then I have a poly in the crosses. There's still some available. I play with the Vibe, but it is discontinued. So unless I buy it all today, you can probably get a couple sets. But we are gonna go on a journey to find another option for myself. But for me, the hybrid has been key. I switched out of an all poly setup years ago. I actually had some shoulder issues, some elbow issues. Once I got that cleaned up and switched out my string, the gut is just so much softer on the arm and it gives you more feel. So if you're coming up to the net or you have a chip or a slice, the gut is a game changer. So I don't know that I'll ever kind of fade away from this, but never say never because there's always gear coming out and I love testing things out.
And you're still in the Adidas Barricade, still loving that shoe?
I still am, and I feel like every time I'm here, I try Nike, I try K-Swiss, I try Wilson, I've tried Babolat, I've tried all the shoes, and I'll be very honest about what I think, but for me, the Barricade has been just the one that stayed the truest. It gives me the most room in the forefront, which for me is the most important. You're always on your toes, I'm always moving forward, so I need to have room for my toes to kind of move around. And to me, they've always been light and pretty low to the ground. I don't love it when shoes get a little high. For me, that just feels a little off on my ankles, and especially when you're really making some cuts. So again, Barricade, they've kept it pretty simple and pretty consistent, and I appreciate that.
Nice. Okay, let's have a look at my gear now. Got my trusty Technofiber T-Fight 300, what I've been with for about a year and a half. Love this racket. Lighter weight racket compared to yours. I also have it customized a little bit.
Okay, what you got over there?
So I'm a much lower swing weight problem at 320-ish strung. Balances at 32 unstrung, and I think I'm like 303 grams unstrung. So more just customized to match them as opposed to give me a performance benefit. Just so that when we do a lot of string testing, I can just grab another racket and I know the only thing that's changing is the string. So it's really nice to have. Thank you, DC Customizing. Love you guys. And then I've got the clip natural gut as well. So I've got 2 rackets here. I've got the clip gut in a full bed, and I've also got it a hybrid with a poly called Tennis Only P6. Much like your setup, I've gone gut mains co-poly cross. So I really like to be able to feel the gut in the main and get the benefit of the gut in the main. And then on my feet today, I am trying for the first time some new shoes from Wilson. This is the Rush Tour 5. A lot of cushioning in this shoe. You can even see just by looking at it, pretty sort of like plush elevated ride. Has a carbon fiber plate in the shank. So hopefully I can sprint around really quickly. We'll see how that goes. And then just wearing them, traction feels pretty sticky. So we'll see how I get along. We'll be back. Well, I'll be back. What are you doing next week? I'll be back for 1001.
I could be back.
Okay, maybe we'll have Bethany, maybe not. But tune in next week for vlog 1001.